Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, my mommy's going to be showing you guys how to make Costa Rican tamales. Thanksgiving is right around the corner and all that, and we have family coming over, so she's going to go ahead and show you guys how we get this started. And just so you guys know, this is an all-day affair, so if you guys want to go ahead and make this, just know that you have to have your ingredients ready and make sure you're free the whole day, depending on how many you're going to do, because this literally takes all day. So let's go ahead and get started. What you doing, mamis?
Picando los ajís.
Alright, so we have here
Ají rojo.
the bell peppers, the red bell peppers, and an orange one and a yellow one. And then she's just going to show you guys how she chops them up, because we do, this is one of the ingredients that we add into the tamales, and it makes it taste so good.
Se pican los ajís tipo juliana.
Right, you gotta make sure you get them into really nice thin slices, because you're gonna need that many. So now that the bell peppers are chopped up, we have the carrots. We're going to go ahead and wash those, and then we're going to go ahead and get those chopped up. As you guys can see, there's more carrots there. We have the cebolla picada. We have maseca. There's potatoes. There's the leaves. There's the meat. Everything that we need for these bomb-ass tamales.
Como estas chiquitas se cortan en raíces, se pueden echar las que ya vienen tipo juliana. No se pueden cortar a lo largo, pero vamos a hacerlas así.
Okay. So these were baby carrots that we had there. I'm just chopping them up in, well, as you can see, just cutting them up in like round pieces. But you guys can use the ones that are already chopped up, or the ones that are already shredded, if that's easier for you.
Pelar los chayotes. Chayotes en español, no sé cómo le digan en sus países. Squash.
Baby squash, no?
Something like that.
Okay, so she's peeling the baby squash. We just found out today that it's called baby squash. Every time we just grab them at the store, we would just grab them. You typically get it in your Hispanic supermarket. So we just found out they're called baby squash, but yeah, in Spanish they're called chayotes, and this is like one of the main ingredients that goes into the tamales.
Vamos a lavar las papas.
So basically everything that she's cut up so far, these are now the potatoes. She's cutting them up into like sticks as well. And the carrots were in like, you know, circular shape, but towards the ending we just decided to end up cutting them like this. And typically you can do it either way, it doesn't really matter, as long as you just make sure that, you know, your carrots are chopped up enough to fit into everything when you're preparing the tamal to close it up. Y ahora, mi señora, ¿qué más que hay que hacer?
Bueno, ya tenemos la zanahoria picada, la papa picada en palitos, tenemos el ají, tenemos el chayote. Ahora vamos a preparar la carne para ponerla a cocinar con los adobos.
Why do you sound so nice?
Because I'm a sexy mama.
Yeah, she's not really nice. She's short. Like, she's shorter than me, so she has a temper. She's just being nice for the video. Wait till she gets comfortable. Wait till she gets really comfortable doing the videos, and then you guys are gonna see how much like meanness is inside of this short body.
Necesito las ollas, mamita.
Okay. So we're just gonna prepare the meat now. We have to put it to boil. And then the actual juice of the meat is what we're gonna use as the broth. I mean, we still have the seasonings there for the broth and all that, the pork one and the chicken one, but we're also gonna use like the original broth from the meat itself. I'm telling you, we're gonna be here all day. I mean all day. It's like with the family that we have, and tamales is like a big deal in our family, so you already know we have to do takeout baggies for everybody. So everybody's gonna be taking some home, because you already know this is a once a year type thing. So it's a big deal. So you want me to turn them on now?
Yes, please.
Okay. You want them on high, medium, or low?
High.
High? Alright, so we're gonna put them on high.
Okay, vamos a echarle.
And then, ¿por cuánto tiempo se cocina la carne?
Hasta que esté cocinada, no puedo decir una hora más.
So just give it about an hour or so, maybe a little bit more, and just check up on it. If you have to like cut it to see if it's
la carne
ready.
Se cocina, pero lo que necesitamos es el caldo. Si la carne todavía está cruda, no importa, porque se va a cocinar cuando se pongan a cocinar los tamales.
Yeah, that's true. If it's not fully cooked, that's fine. Just, you know, just not so just not so raw. But, you know, to the point where you can still cut it up and throw it into the tamales to cook, because you still have to cook the tamal anyway, so the meat is going to finish cooking in there.
Vamos a poner orégano.
Okay.
Para darle sabor al caldo y a la carne, pues.
Guys, and we don't do by measurements. We just go by eye. So it's by taste, to your taste, really.
Las hojitas de...
So she just added oregano here. And now we're gonna do bay leaves. And And this is so Hispanic, guys. Look, an empty box with more freaking seasonings in it. And then she's chopping up the onions.
Un poco de cebolla y otro poquito de cebolla aquí.
And she's gonna add the bay leaves too.
Vamos a poner ajos.
Okay.
Los ajos pueden ser 2 cabezas.
Okay.
Los que uno quiere echarle para darle sabor.
So however many cloves of garlic you want to throw in there. It's basically to your liking of garlic.
Igual que el laurel, se le ponen hojitas de laurel las que uno quiera.
And the amount of bay leaves that you want to add into there as well. And then just like a pinch of cumin. Also to your liking. She got a tippy toe. Okay, I said a pinch, but never mind. It's about like a tablespoon there. Yeah, to your taste. See, my mama's pinches are not a pinch. They are like a tablespoon or 2. That's why I said we don't do measurements. It's all by eye. What else did you put in there? Basil?
Un poquito de Italian seasoning.
Okay, she added some Italian seasoning.
Un sobrecito a la carne de jamón flavor.
Okay.
Que eso le va a dar sabor a la carne.
Okay.
O sea, el caldo para cuando se mezcle con la...
So basically just seasoning up the broth that we're going to use from the pork. And then just try to stir it in there as best as you can. We have to use 2 pots, guys, because I don't have those big ass pots that are used for the tamales, or you know, those big sopadas and stuff like that. I don't have those pots, so excuse me.
Se pueden ir limpiando las hojas.
Okay, so just let this cook up a bit. Let it, you know, let the flavors simmer in there and all that stuff and everything. And then while that's cooking, you can go ahead. Well, you're gonna want to, and you're gonna have to get ahead, because now it comes down to the leaves. You have to get these cleaned off. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start cleaning them, so that when they're nice and clean, we can just let them dry up a bit, and then we can start on the masa, which is like the maseca, the corn flour. The corn flour, just you're gonna mix it in with water, and you're basically gonna make it into like a pancake type consistency. Now we're gonna clean off the leaves, and I'm gonna use these. And they're from Costa Rica, so. You just want to clean them off with a damp rag to... Why do you clean them?
Limpiar las hojas. Esas hojas vienen preparadas, nada más que hay que limpiarlas y ir separándolas, porque vienen pedazos grandes y pedazos chiquitos. Entonces se van limpiando, se limpian por los 2 lados. Nada más. Y entonces se separan, porque vienen grandes y pequeñas.
Number one rule of making tamales: You never do this by yourself. Right, mami?
No, solo no. Se puede hacer solo, pero sinceramente hay que preparar todo, tenerlo todo listo para entonces poder hacerlos.
¿Te abro las otras?
Espérate, mami, necesito cuchillo. Les aconsejo siempre que tengan a alguien para que les ayude.
Como la querida hija aquí.
Pero si no tienen a nadie que les ayude, pues empiece por cocinar la carne primero con todos los ingredientes. Luego pica todas las verduras y lo tienen. Los voy a hacer porque mi hija, mi yerno y mi hermano están antojados a comer tamales. Bueno, todo el mundo. Así que ya saben.
So guys, you don't want to do these by yourself. Repeating it in English because there's people who don't speak Spanish who watch my videos. And I want everybody to understand. I want everybody, you know, if you're interested in making this, I would love for you to know how to do it. So basically, when you do this, you have to have somebody helping you. If not, just prepare everything the day before, like your meat, your vegetables and all that stuff. And then the next day, just prepare your masa. And clean your leaves off. Like you have to clean off the leaves because these are plantain leaves. And,
ya las hojas vienen preparadas.
Yeah, they already come prepared and all that, but they still leave a residue sometimes.
Pero tienen que limpiarse primero.
So you have to go ahead and clean them off. And yeah, it is an all-day project. Like you think, oh, I'm gonna clean off the leaves. Sure, yeah. You think about it, it takes a lot to clean the leaves, especially when you have to make so many. Especially when you're making like more than 50. So, and the reason why we're having more than 50 is because my husband wants, I wanted some, my uncle's coming over for Thanksgiving and he's gonna want some too. He's gonna take some, so. Okay, so quick update. We have to put more potatoes in. Well, we have to cut more potatoes, but these are boiling because these are gonna go into the maseca. That's basically how you prepare the masa. And then we took off the meat already. We had a bunch of pieces left, but these were like still really, really, really raw. So we went ahead and just cooked a few more. And when we show you guys the other pieces of the meat, you're still gonna see that a few of them like are a little bit raw, but that's okay because when you put them inside the thing and you put them to cook and everything, they'll cook all the way through.
Vamos a aplastar las papas, como hacerlas como un tipo puré, porque esto va a ir dentro de la masa.
Grab a little bit of the maseca and you add your orange seasoning, which is the sazon Goya. And,
sazon Goya con cilantro y achote.
And that's basically, when you make the actual masa, you put a little bit of that one on top as well, mixed in with everything else. So like I said, guys, this is just all by eyeballing it. There's no measurements. You just pour in however much you think you're gonna need, and then if you need to make more, then you make more. If not, then you know you have some left over and all that. And here she's going in with Crisco. They didn't have pork fat, lard, so she went, well, yeah, in Spanish it's called manteca. So she went with the alternative, which was Crisco, and you mix that in there as well to get it to the right consistency that you need, so that when you cook it, it's basically it just like cooks, basically. Like once it's cooked, you guys will see exactly what I mean. And now she's just putting in the potatoes to give it also that right consistency that it needs. Yeah.
What's for dinner?
So she poured in the chicken broth, and that's basically what we're going to be using to get it to the consistency, instead of using so much water. And also that way it gives the masa its flavor. And guys, that's what makes it taste so bomb.
Eché la papa, le eché manteca. Oh, es que está caliente. Manteca, la papa y un poco de caldo. Ahora tenemos que amasar para ir haciendo la consistencia de la masa.
And I think this is like the third time I say it. It really is an all-day affair. It is 5:16 and this isn't ready yet. And we're just getting started on that. We did clean all the leaves already. We got all the leaves cleaned up already, and we have some of the stuff on the table, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. But today was the only day we had a chance to go get everything since she got here. We've just been busy with doing this and doing that and preparing for Thursday, and you know, getting things ready, confirming who's coming, who's not coming. So today was the only day that we had available to go ahead and do this, and we decided to just get started right away because it does take a long time, and we still have a lot of prepping to do tomorrow and on Thursday itself. So we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be doing these for a while. But once the masa is basically complete, you know, when the meat is ready, we can just sit down and just start prepping them and then folding them, and then just either start cooking them tomorrow or cooking some today. It doesn't really matter. Just as long as they're prepped and ready to go, then we should be fine. We already cleaned all the leaves, like I said. That's like the biggest pain out of all of this, because you have to like clean them on both sides, and there's so many. So this is why exactly when you make tamales, you need help. You need somebody to help you. And you know, it may seem like I'm not helping my mom, but I am. Like off camera, I helped her chop up the potatoes. I peeled them for her. I put them, you know, I chopped them up for her. I put them in the water. We chopped up some of the meat, put it in a pot. We got the rice ready to go for the tamales as well. We got the chickpeas, everything else that goes in there, we got it ready. We put it into the bowls and just set it on the table, so that when we go to prep them, we have them laid out in a way where we can just go grabbing each, and we can both be like on either side of the table and just start prepping them and tying them up and everything to have them ready to put them to cook. So this is the masa, and a tiny bit of salt, maybe una pizquita de sal. And here she's still doing the masa, and it's still not at that consistency yet, but little by little it starts getting there, and then you have to try it, make sure that the flavor's good and all that. So it takes time.
Ya la masa está preparada, pues tiene que quedar así. Eso es al gusto. Si la quieren más aguadita, pues le echan más caldo. O si no, pues de esta forma. Y ya. Ahora vamos a empezar a preparar los tamales.
Right. So the masa is ready. She made it a little thicker this time, which is completely fine. It doesn't. So you can basically do this to whatever consistency you want. Doesn't necessarily have to be to that pancake consistency I said. But yeah. Now we're just gonna go ahead and yeah, if you guys want, you can add more of the broth in there and make it a little waterier. It all depends on how you like it, but it has to be a thick consistency. It can't be like too watery. It can't be way too watery, because then that's where you'll have problems when you're trying to put them into the leaves and all that stuff, and then when you're gonna go fold them and everything, everything's just gonna go everywhere and it's not gonna be pretty. So this is the consistency that we have it in right now, and we're finally gonna get to it. We're gonna go and start prepping the actual tamales and then folding them, and then see how many we can get out of all of this that we've made today. And then don't mind my stuff, guys, we just have like one of those frozen dinners for today, because we've been working on this all day long, so there wasn't really time to cook anything else, so we picked this up as well for dinner today. So this is everything that we have here. Here you have the chayotes, which is also the baby squash. We have sweet peas, we have capers, we have green beans, we have chickpeas, if I haven't said them yet. We have the bell peppers here and the carrots there as well. There's the rice with a few pieces of chayote in them. And the other masa is there. And my mom already got started on a few of them because I was there cooking the dinner for tonight. But we're going to go ahead and get started on making some more. And hopefully we get to finish all of them tonight. That way tomorrow morning we can just start cooking them in the pots. Okay guys, so it's the next day and the tamales are in here cooking. We put them in about maybe 10-15 minutes ago, around there, and we're letting them cook. We made 43 yesterday, but we were so tired from waking up early and going to, you know, the store to get all the supplies, coming home, prepping everything. It really does take time, you guys. So today we're getting them cooked, and then the leaves are here for the rest of the stuff. And then I'm gonna show you inside my hideous refrigerator. My fridge is a mess. I gotta like reorganize it and all that stuff. So here's the rest of the rice, and then the chickpeas with the sweet peas. We mix them in together so we can have space. The meat is in the back. We have some potato here to make la masa, and then here's carrots and a little bit of green beans that were left, and potatoes and all that stuff for it. So we're gonna go ahead and finish some more, and then we're gonna go ahead and show you guys how the tamales look once they are fully cooked and ready to eat. This is one of the many that's ready, and this is what they look like once they're ready. You see it's the dough that looks like that. And then you just cut it up, you guys. There's this Costa Rican sauce that you guys can get over there, mainly in Miami, for those of you that live in Miami. It's called salsa lisano, and that's basically what we put on here. There's people that put ketchup, there's people that put hot sauce, there's people that add salt to it, more salt to it, you know, to their taste and all that. And yeah. This is what the tamal looks like once it's nice and cooked for like about a good hour or two. And you have to turn them, you guys. When they're cooking, you have to turn them. But this is the tamal, you guys. And yeah, it's really, really good. It's really bomb. So good.
Super. Delicioso.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys go ahead and make this recipe. If you ever do, go ahead and tag me. Let me know. I would love to know how it turned out for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Espero que les guste la receta de los tamales. Están súper deliciosos. Y aquí seguimos cocinando.
Yeah, we got a total of 86 tamales, so. But alright guys, see you in the next video. Bye.